Na, sziasztok, sziasztok! Szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit, és akkor vágjunk is bele a következő Knights of the Old Republic 2 játékmenetbe. És már mindjárt itt is vagyunk. Így van, Dantooinon vagyunk, ugye a Kundának nevezett, hát tulajdonképpen ilyen helyi önkormányzatnál, hogy így mondjam. És ugye az előző alkalommal, a napló tanulsága szerint is, ugye beszéltünk Vrook mesterrel, aki ugye itt a Dantooinon rejtőzött el, hogy így mondjam, és beleegyezik, hogy találkozik velünk a Jedi enklávéban, amint sikerül összegyűjteni az összes Jedi mestert. Úgyhogy a mai játék alkalommal azt fogjuk csinálni, hogy bemegyünk a enklávéba, aztán legalábbis a romjaiba, aztán összekürtöljük az összes Jedi mestert, mert hogy elvileg az többi bolygót már meglátogattuk, ahol Jedi mesterek fellelhetők. Úgyhogy már el is tűntek innen a katonák. Ja, és közben volt az előző alkalommal egy zsoldos támadás. Vagy valami hasonló. Jó, akkor ugye az enklávé udvarára viszik minden. Hát akkor gyorsuljunk meg, aztán futás. És mindenhonnan látom az enklávéhoz lehet jutni, úgyhogy nagy probléma nem lesz. Várhatóan. Na, mindjárt ott is vagyunk. Így is van. Ja, bocsánat. Közelítsük is meg a területet. Újfent, hoppá, hoppá. Ja, hát igen. Na. Valaki felépítette, összepofozta? És kinyílik a bejárat, kérem szépen. Új. Itt most mentünk egyet, mert itt a beszakadt oldalrész, mintha újjáépült volna. Na nézzük. Újjáépített Jedi enklávé. Hoppácska. Mozi lesz. Na itt az egyik rossz fiú.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Onderon Lord, I bring news of the Jedi. A place where you may feed. Telos, Master. is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you. And enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
Na, úgy látszik. Tobin ezredes árulkodik Vissasz mesterénél, Darth Nihilusnál. Na, hát akkor bejöttünk. Hát a növényzetet azt egy kicsit gatyába kéne rázni, de... Na, nézzünk azért körül. Erős. Maszk. Na nézzük, mit tud ez. Hát... csak +4. Nem annyira combos, de nem rossz. Na nézzük a másik helyet. Hoppácska. Freya is idejött.
It has been some time. The years have not been kind to us both, it seems, but perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
Na csak 3 mester volt.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you have come for revenge.
Did you not go to join him?
No, it is a battle he must face alone.
But Atris, she has not come.
Of course she has not.
Na hát akkor rátérünk egyből a lényegre. Egy szövetségre kell lépnünk, ha meg akarjuk állítani a Sith-et.
No. We will do as we have done. We will wait. There's nothing else we can do.
Az ellenség felfedte magát. Visszavághatunk.
No, the true threat is yet to show itself. It is waiting for something. Us, perhaps, to enter the war. We have seen their soldiers, the remnants of their fleet, but those are symptoms of a disease. It is more a bait to attempt to draw us out.
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon, something was attempting to use the planet itself, to feed on it, to draw on the power there. You prevented it, but it was a stalling measure. The next time will be critical.
Mint tétováztuk. Ahogy a Mandalori háborúban is tettétek.
If Jedi gather, if we wage war against these shadows now, then Jedi will die, and we will die for nothing. Whatever this thing is, it must be fought by those strong in the Force. It cannot be fought in any other way. It knows this, and that is why it is killing us. If we die, then it will win, no matter what fleet or weapons are brought against it. I see you have failed to grasp the nature of the enemy we face. Where Jedi gather, Jedi die.
But not just Jedi. All things touched by the Force.
The last Jedi conclave was on Katar, a Miraluka colony, and all of Katar was destroyed. All of the Jedi killed.
Including Master Zar, Master Vandar.
A Jedi doesn't care if he dies. Everyone does. But when we fight, when we sacrifice ourselves, it is for others, for the greater good.
But our presence must not endanger others. And as long as we were visible targets, we were a threat to everything around us.
Ismétlem lehetetek a nyomára a fenyegetés.
We've been trying for years without success. Whatever disturbance in the Force that would cause death on such a scale also clouds it from our sight.
It is like a scream in the Force, and finding its source is difficult. It has cast many echoes.
So we sought out places touched by the Force, by such events.
We went to Dantooine, to Telos, to Doxon.
And some of us just left.
We thought the enemy might show themselves. They were Sith, that much was certain. But where they were striking from, we did not know.
És miért űztetek el a rendből?
We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan to war. There was no other reason.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow, changed. The war had changed you.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to the answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us, and that we could not allow.
Megváltoztatni titeket? Hát ezt hogy érted?
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
De miről beszélsz?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
Do not let them hurt him.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
Mondod, hogy irányítom őket?
It is not an easy thing to explain. Sure, you are familiar with Force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
És ez hogyan történhetett?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
Hogy érted?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
Hát a kapcsolatom az erővel még erősebb, mint az elő.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
Pedig erősebb vagyok, erősebb, mint valaha.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger. And the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
Hogy érted?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Yes, we are alike that way, blinded one.
I would have thought you would walk with him amongst the Jedi. But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me of the ways of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Hát, ha így gondoljátok, akkor alávetem magam ennek a büntetést.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance! You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
She is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the Exile. We sought to lure the Sith out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface, and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zezkael, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close to understanding the Force. So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile. Yes. At last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come, from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Na. Hát eléggé érdekes. Elég érdekes történet szál bontakozott ki. Megvilágosítása. Nyertünk egy új erőt. Hát igen, ezzel egyszerre lehet bekapcsolni gyakorlatilag többféle erő alkalmazást is. Na, hát szóval Frejáról kiderült, hogy Sith, hát mondjuk azért legyünk őszinték, nagyon nagy újdonság nincsen, mert lehetett sejteni, hogy nem teljesen a világos oldalon mozog. Minden esetre néz ki. Hát elszívták az életerét. Húha. Szóval ezért hívatta velem össze a mestereket. Megölje őket. Ennyi. Na jó. Hát ez baj. Nem kicsit baj. A Jedi mester. Valamikor itt volt a felszállópálya. Ha jól emlékszem. Szembe. Valahol a kiki. Obba vagy terem. Ahol Revant is itt képez. Na, hát akkor megy a hajóhoz. Napló bejegyzés. És visszajöttünk a hajóra. Na, Alton, mi történt? Történt itt.
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
Miért gondolja azt?
Because that's the lie Kreia told her. That's why. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
Tehát a szolgáló lány soha nem engedné meg Kreiának, hogy belépjen az akadémiára.
She would, if she thought she was bringing Atris a prisoner, especially a Sith Lord. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
It's Sith.
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Hát Atris végezni fog vele.
Yeah, she will. If she can.
Szóval a Sith azt tervezi, hogy megtámadja a Teloszt. Akkor minden ott fog eldőlni.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Ezek szerint te érzed?
That is a strange answer. I do not understand.
Rögtél már valaha azon, hogy miért vagy velem?
I will die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
De mivel csak az erő irányítja mindezt?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
Az a helyzet, hogy formálom a kapcsolatokat az erőn keresztül. Ez az, amiért mások követnek, akár halálba is.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
Köszönöm, így lesz. Ha van valami, amit mondani szeretnél, akkor mondd.
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
Ha én nem állítom meg őt, akkor a Telos el fog pusztulni.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Sajnos nem maradhatok.
I know, but I could not let you go without asking you. This last time, I have never asked you for anything. I have fought alongside you, would have given my life to you many times over. And now there is something I must ask. I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you. That causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
Az univerzum az nem kizárólag olyan, hogy a szemünk látja vissza. De is tudom.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life, and I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
Akkor nézzünk egymásra. Lássuk. Na, közben megérkezünk a Talosra. Na, Atris. Micsoda környezetben. Nem szinte holokronok ezek a piros háromszögek.
I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked him to be exiled.
I did as you asked, so long ago.
Na, szerint a tanácsot is befolyásolta?
You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Traya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Traya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it.
Érdekes.
Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Na, megjöttem.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
Nem fogok harcolni veletek.
Then you shall fall.
We shall see what the exile has taught. If she kills her sisters, then the dark side will have its claim on her. Yet if she does not, then she will die. Such is sacrifice.
The true test of battle is how much force to bring against opponents. If you wish to kill them, do not hold back. But if you wish to stun them, incapacitate them, then you must choose your attacks carefully, using just the right amount of force, just the right weapon to stop them.
Jó. Na lássuk.
Let us test ourselves. I shall honor them with...
Nehéz lesz. Elnyomjuk ezt a pajzsot hátra. Jó, mehet a következő. Akkor azt mondja, hogy egy kicsit... Azért az kemény, 114-et húz egy jó csomaggal. Na jó. Most felnyomjuk magunkat.
This will teach you.
Így van. A végét megkoronázzuk egy jó csomaggal. Na, húzzunk innen egy kicsit arrább.
Where have you been? You've been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To betray your oath?
Mistress, the exile taught me many things.
I am certain he did. And now perhaps it is time to show me what you have learned.
Mistress, I do not understand.
Of course you do not. But you will learn. But you have had a long journey. And I am anxious to see what you have learned of war and battle.
Na, akkor le kell verni a nénit. Nem tudtam kiképezni. Jedi-vé.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Ennyi életerő elszívás, hát ez nem szép dolog. Egy Jedinek ilyet nem nagyon szabad csinálni.
Did you have feelings for him? Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love? There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should. So, One exile has arrived to save another.
Igazán mélyre süllyedtél, hogy megölsz egy tehetőtlen.
It is no crime to kill the Sith, or any that threaten the Republic, as you proved in the Mandalorian Wars. This is now my battle, and you are now my enemy.
Add fel Atris, nem akarok harcolni veled.
Such a noble offer. Your execution has been too long delayed, exile.
Na, kerimbaukázzál még egy sort. Kicsit kijövünk itt a tömegből. Na nézzük. Nem. Ez az. Na, próbáljuk csak ki ezt az új képességet. Csata meditáció. Így van. Egy ütés. Ennyi. Szegény Atris.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Szóval átadtál a sötét oldarai. Elég szomorú.
Atris. That is not who I am, not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
És mi történt veled?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
Semmi okunk sincs rá, hogy harcoljunk.
She said you were the last obstacle to my enlightenment. If I wished to truly face the Sith, to see their heart, then that meant facing you, this last time.
És elmondta, hogy honnan bukkant fel a Sith?
I do not know, yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed.
Ezt ugye tudod, hogy mindenkit veszélynek tették ki a Citadella állomáson, Atris?
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Milyen tervekről beszél?
These Sith are cowards, striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then waited for the Sith to come. And they did. But you came to Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them.
Tehát akkor én voltam a csali. Ügyes. Mégis mi ez a hely?
All the knowledge of the Sith, gathered from across the galaxy, brought here by my servants, so that I might uncover their secrets, and use them to track them down. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to is finishing you.
És amikor a Sithet legyőzik, utána mi lesz?
When the Sith are destroyed, then I shall rebuild the Jedi Order again. They shall have none of the weaknesses of before. They shall be strong, willing to take battle to any who oppose them and weaken the Republic. They shall not train those who are easily corrupted. No more students that will bring war and hate to the galaxy.
Atris. A Sithnek fogod képezni a Jediket.
The Sith are the Jedi are the Sith. What matters is that they be preserved. All the lore, all the teachings brought to a new generation. I am the last of the Jedi, and I will show them this truth. Bring it to the galaxy.
Gyengeség, mi? Itt amikor elmenekültél a Katáról és a Dantooine.
I did not flee. I did what was necessary to fight the Sith and preserve the last of the Jedi.
És hagytad meghalni a Jediket a Katáron.
Yes, I sensed what would happen on Katar. It was I who leaked knowledge of its presence in the hopes of drawing the Sith out. I will not deceive you. I knew what could happen there, but it had to be done to make the Sith reveal themselves. But I did not know the extent of their power, and what that meant for the Jedi. I will not underestimate them again.
Szóval te vagy a felelős egész bolygó lemészárlásáért.
As are we both. You who brought the screams of Malachor to the galaxy, do not preach to me. You lead by example, you always have. You knew what was necessary at Malachor 5, and the stakes in this war are higher than you know. It is a war of extermination, of total annihilation.
És mit csináltak a Jedik a Katáron?
They hoped to gather, to use their combined knowledge of the Force to see, to listen to the currents of the galaxy. They hoped to find out what was happening to the Jedi, why they were dying, and they discovered it. It revolved around you, as it always has. It is you who have tried to end us.
Én?
Yes. From the destruction of Katar, a vision emerged. It is the last act the Jedi were able to perform before the planet was destroyed. So that is why I arranged for you to return to the Republic, so that I might draw the Sith out and end them.
De ennek semmi értelme nincs. Miért én?
Is it not obvious? You are one of the Sith, fallen at Revan's side. The path to them lies through you.
Nem vagyok a Sith. Rosszul látod.
The pronouncement on Katar was clear, and you are the key. And look, you have come to battle me, Sith versus Jedi, as was intended.
Mi volt a nyilatkozat a Katáron?
It was a vision. It showed you, standing upon the many battlegrounds of the Mandalorian Wars. The Duxan jungles, the destroyed cities of Onderon. Whatever this threat we faced, it was from something you had done, and like all things would return to you. All echoes do.
Hát, ha ez a jövő mutatta meg, akkor ez csak egy ilyen lehetőség. Bármi is lehet még.
Yes, it was one such possibility. The others were only darkness, a galaxy devoid of the Force. But always there was an echo. The Jedi on Katar did not realize the significance of this. They had not stood in judgment of you so long ago. They had not heard the same echo I did when you stood before us, and when we cast you into exile.
Mi ez a visszhang?
Of course, you still do not know. The Jedi Council was not sure you would believe them if they told you, and I'm not sure they fully believed it themselves. It is why they wanted to exile you. So there, beyond the Outer Rim, you would come at last to hear that echo, and understand what happened. It was why you deserved death, and why I wished you executed.
Tehát akkor a látomás a Katáron a jövő, vagy a múlt?
It may have been both. The past, the future, both linked. The only aspect of the vision that was certain was you.
És miért nem figyelmeztetted a Jediket, hogy mi történik?
They knew the risk. because they sought to hide, to reflect, to hesitate while our numbers thinned and Jedi died. They knew the risks in going to Qatar, and they deserved what happened to them. It was their punishment for hiding from the galaxy, for hiding from me.
Büntetés. Még mindig csak magadra figyelsz.
They're the same questions, the same thoughts you have had. Who are these Jedi who survived the Jedi Civil War? They're not the Jedi I know, the ones I once worshipped. They are cowards, and doubters, and afraid. What manner of Jedi hide from a threat? Who turn on their own, and imprison them on dead worlds?
Beatrice, nincs erre időnk. Össze kell fognunk, hogy megállítsuk a Sith-et.
The Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Ugyan már, azt hiszed, lenne ellenük esélyed? De nem fogok harcolni veled. Add meg magad és megkímélem az életet.
Surrender to you? Never. Let us end this.
El akartad?
Kill me. End this.
Nem fogok megölni egy tehetetlen ellenfelet, Beatrice. Én nem te vagyok.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
Na, látod, ez az, amiben különböz.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
Mondd el, hogy hol van Kreia.
Where she walks is hidden from my eyes, but not from those of her kind. It is possible I may draw one last piece of knowledge from these holocrons.
Hát ezt nem mondanám suttogásnak, de...
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life. Until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Ezek szerint ez az, ahová Kreia ment?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started.
Amit elkezdtem.
Yes. You are an echo in the Force. A hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you, always.
Nek mi köze van Kreiához?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force. Greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
És Kreia miért tenné?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Micsoda Kreia?
She is one of the Lords of the Sith, one of those who murdered the Jedi, and she holds the death of the galaxy in her hands.
Hogyan lehetséges?
Because she has gone to Malachor. She is waiting for you there. But you will not survive, Telos. Nothing will. It is because the greatest of her apprentices comes to Telos, and he will destroy everything, just as he destroyed Katar and all the Jedi gathered there.
Azt hiszem, öreget hallottam.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end yours?
Az a helyzet, hogy szükségem van rád, meglásd, kivé váltál, és hogy elfordulj.
I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again, learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself. No, I could not bring myself to tell him. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because I love him. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
You came for me. I thought I had lost you.
Pillanatra azt hittem, hogy elvesztettelek.
Kreia. She said the council had ended you. And all along she was one of those who had sought to kill us.
Mindkettőben van némi igaz.
When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the council.
Nyugodj meg. Már itt vagyok, de rendben van.
Of course. Forgive my display. I am the last of the handmaidens no longer. I am Brianna, disciple of the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us.
Jó volt hallani.
It is good to hear it, after so long.
Na. Látszik. Összefutunk a Sith-tel. Megtámadják a Citadel állomást.
Well,
What do we have here?
I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has.
Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound.
Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault.
With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
Ez hogyan történt?
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. We were unprepared, and the docks were quickly overrun. We retreated back to the entertainment module to evacuate residents and workers. Then there's also the fuel situation.
Jó, tudom, nincs üzemanyag. Beragusz. Tisztában vagyok vele.
Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance.
Hallottál bármi
A
erősítésről?
squad of troops sent by Queen Talia are currently trying to keep the Sith from sabotaging the station's fuel system. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're gonna have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
I thought I saw you disembark with Beodur. Is he here?
Now that you mention it, where is he?
I guess it's no time to be swapping war stories anyways. Good luck.
Na.
Just say the word.
Na, itt van Mandalor is. Hello.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Hamarosan találkozunk.
Watch yourself. I'll soften up the way for you, but I won't be here to hold your hand.
Beszélgessünk egy kicsit Atommal.
Something up?
Lenne néhány kérdésem.
All right. What did you want to know? No, I don't think we're ready for that conversation yet. All right. What did you want to know? No, I don't think... All right.
Úgy látszik, nem nyertünk nála elég befolyást. Hello, Zeron.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out.
Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
Hát akkor úgy látszik, hogy el kell verekednünk magunkat a Ravagerig. Revenger, vagy hogy hívják. Úgy látszik, így hívják a Darth Nihilusnak hajóját. Na, menjünk a lakómodul irányába.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
Akkor fedezzetek.
All right, everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
Hát azt mehetünk a szórakoztató modul irányába. Onderonikat? Rendben vagy, minden oké?
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh.
Hol vannak a szakasztársai?
They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
Rosszul néz ki, de képesnek kell lenne táplálni.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit.
Tudsz harcolni?
If I'm good enough to survive this, then I'm good enough to join the fight.
Akkor gyerünk. Hoppa. Ez meg a kereskedő. Menjünk akkor egy kicsit itt visszább. Nézzük meg, hogy... Ja, ez a lezárt. Batman. Jó, hát akkor... Azért a cuccost azt felszedjük, amit lehet.
More where that came from.
Nézzük meg a kocsma. Ez is zárva. Még nem csodálom. Háború alatt nem nagyon működnek a kocsmák.
This area is secure. We can take it from here. This area is secure. We can take it from here.
Na, egy olyan raktár. Azt nem tudok felvenni semmit.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Hát igen. Hát úgy látszik, innen is kipucoltuk a sziteket.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Jó, maradj a közelemben.
I would have it no other way.
Menjünk. Na, megjöttek az össztársaságért. Nem Kartonassi. De úgy látom.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice, and I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Ez amúgy is egy roncs. Már úgy értem, hogy ez a csatahajó. Ez ott volt a Malachor 5-nél, és mi ott szerezte a sérülés egy részét. megjöttek a Mandaloriak. Elköszöntek a fiúk.
Vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mendel. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I know what it meant for you to accompany me here, Canderous of Clan Ordo. Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
I was going to say the same, Canderous.
Na, van új naplóbejegyzésünk. Igen, meg kell győzni Darth Nihilust, és meg kell semmisíteni a Ravengert. Na, akkor Mandalore először szintet lép. Hát igen. Ehhez, hogy hát maradjon ilyen távharci egység, én azt mondom. Adjunk neki egy métlék a bét. Az pont jó lesz neki. Na hát, akkor induljunk meg a Ravager fedélzetén. Na, menjünk erre. Hopp.
You are no match for us.
For Clan Ordo!
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
Na. Visszasznak először is ezt odaadjuk hát, vagy ezt. Adjuk oda neki ezt. Ó, itt is vannak cuccok.
You are no match for us. To battle.
Hát igen. 12.000 TP. Az talán meg lesz. Na bezzeg, most meg szórja a játék az életmentő csomagot. Annak idején meg, amikor kellett. Akkor meg bezzeg nem volt még egy. Meg ezeket a szuper prototípus. Ja, igen.
Yeah.
Commando West. Nice. Oh, jó lesz neki. Még azt kell. Szerintem. Na menjünk. Indulás.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is
Na hát... Na van aprítás. Lehet mondani, hogy nincs. Megint egy életmentő csomag, jó. Nagy szekrény. Na, kámzsa. Kíváncsi vagyok, ez mit tud. Tudhat. A sötét oldal, plusz 3-at ad az erőhöz. Hát, nem fogom lecserélni. Hullámló kesztyű. Sebzés bónusz. Aha. Hát igen. Fegyvertelen harcra van. A szolgáló lánynak lehetne jó.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Akkor elhelyezzük itt a protonba.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
Tartsd a pozíciódat. Milyen helyezzük a többi töltetet. Na menjünk.
A weakness is revealed.
I'll take you.
Fridonnak pisztolyos. Egy Sith nagyúr volt, tehát mondjuk azt nem nagyon vágom, hogy neki miért volt pisztolya, de... Rendben van. Valakiről el kellett nevezni ezt a pisztolyt. Várjátok csak egy pici. Jó, ott voltunk bent, oké. Hopp. Most már Viszesznek is adjunk egy normálisabb pajzsot, mert ez ócska teloszi vacak, ez peraguszi vacak. Ilyen bányászcuc. Ezért sok minden ellen nem véd.
A weakness is revealed.
Annyi cuccot szedek fel, hogy ez valami borzasztó. Na menjünk csak itt el. Módszeresen megyünk végig a területen. Legalábbis igyekszem. Ez valami lakószoba. Biztonsági ajtó. Hát ilyen prototípus pajzsból már van elég sok. Nem ajtó.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Na, akkor elhelyezünk ide is egy proton magot. Ugye ez ahhoz kell, hogy majd megsemmisítsük a Ravagert.
The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Őrizzétek a belépők, az egyetlen kifelé. Átmegyünk a másik oldalra is. Egy kicsit zegzogos azért ez a hajó, nem mondom. Kicsit. Elkezdünk. Hát gyerekek. És lebontjuk. Ja, hogy ebben vannak okosítások, aha. Na hát ennyi. Ennyi dologból azért már lehet. Lehet okosítani. Ebből váltatunk egy párat. Kíváncsi vagyok. Fejleszteni akarom. Igen, ez még csak egyet adott állóképességre. Viszont már 3-at ad. És semmit nem rakhatunk. Semmit. Szomorú. Na, adjunk Fiszasznak is egy ilyen állóképesség tunyinguló valamit. Mandalor páncélzatot? Hát ezt is meg lehet okosítani, nem mondom. Hát igen. Én csak ez azért nem jó, mert nagyon nagy támadás módosító levonást ad. Hát azt hiszem, hogy Opillát fogja kapni. Vissza. Illetve... Azt mondja, hogy... Egy pillanat, rosszat választottam. Készítés, azaz. Nézzük, fénykard. Ez elég sok minden már itt meg tudunk csinálni. Hát igen. Az a baj, ezek között soknak levonása van. Nem annyira jó. Az a baj, hogy most ezt megnézem, hogy ezek mit tudnak. Na jó, azt hiszem csinálunk egy pár komponenst azért. Ebből nem kell. Szerintem ebből kell. Le kell bontani pár dolgot, mert látom, hogy ha... Ja. Ez jó. Nevesített, mert írtózatos mennyiségű. Fejlesztő komponens lehet belőlük nyerni. Na nézzük. Megesszük meg akkor ezt a két fénykardot. Az maradjon. Az marad. Na nézzük itt az kardjával mit lehet csinálni. Jó lesz az. A Vissasnak kardja az nagyobbat sebez, mint az enyém. De az már nem rossz. Na hát, volt itt akkor itt egy kis intermezzónk. Na. Még nem megyünk oda föl. De benék. Hopp.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
Jó. Azért volt, vagy van cucc ezen a helyen, nem mondom. Ahhoz képest, hogy egy kivélhet pirkáló. Nincs semmi. Hát akkor menjünk felfelé. Előbb-utóbb úgyis eljutunk oda is.
A weakness is revealed. I shall make this one see.
Jó. Na, Tobin ezredes.
To kill me. The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die here.
Mi történt veled, Tobin?
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
Szóval megadtad magad neki.
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do, nothing the Queen could do to stop us.
Én azért vagyok itt, hogy megöljem a mesteredet, vagy segíts nekem, vagy állj félre.
There is nothing to be done, except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
Ha meg akarod menteni, jó, áruló, akkor hallgass. Akkor megsemmisíti a Teloszt az Onderon. Azok között lesz, akiket azután semmisít.
Onderon? But there's no longer any need.
Megérintette az Onderont és vissza fog térni érte. Nyugodj meg.
You're right. As long as he exists, Onderon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger. What would you have me do?
Szükségem van valakire, hogy felrobbantsa a protonmagokat ezen a hajón, amikor megadjuk a jelet.
Go report to the target site. Colonel, I'll let my men know you're coming. And if you try anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask, for Onderon's sake.
Na. Még lett
We
egy...
shouldn't waste our time with the weak.
Még szereztünk lehet egy kis segítséget. No.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Akkor ide is rakunk egy atommagot.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Csak még egy töltetős kész is.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other two cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Kis intermezzo. Véletlenül felrobbant a egyik protonmag. Semmi probléma. Mindegyen emlékszünk rá. Volt egy hely. Nem. Aha. Valahol itt lesz. Volt egy hely. Ha emlékeztek. Ott egy rakéta. Annak a fejét megszerezzük, a rakéta fejet itt is van. Aha. Kell találnunk egy konzolt. A fene egye meg. Na de nem baj. Meg fogjuk találni. Hopp.
My life is yours. To battle. A weakness is revealed.
Na hát ezt nevezem. Azt hittem, hogy ezt lehet használni, ezt a konzolt, de sajnos nem. Jó. Hát remélem megtaláljuk azt a konzolt. Hopp, hopp, hopp. Valami történt.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
Valami, amire szükséged van a celládban?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Tedd azt, amit úgy érzel, hogy kell tenni.
Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
Meditált egy kicsit. Bónusz kapott az erőpontjai. 344. 519. Fú, gyerekek, 3-assal adja az életmentő csomagokat most. Olyan mire készül? Hát ezek fegyvertelen harcban jók ezek a cuccok. Mi általában nem harcolunk fegyvertelenül, ugyebár. Ez volt itt a te kis cellád. Nem néz ki rosszul. Na, menjünk tovább. No. Ez a híd, ó, ide még nem akarok menni. Innen most visszajövünk, mert ide majd csak később megyünk. Meg kell oldani ezt a dolgot a töltetekkel. Kell valahol valamit konzolt találni. Lehet, hogy a hídon lesz. Lehet, hogy a hídon lesz a megoldás. Bemegyünk a hídra. Mentünk egyet.
A weakness is revealed.
Na hát úgy látszik, hogy ezeket is áttettük múlt időbe.
You are no match for me.
A kollégák szintet léptek. Hát Mandóla tudja a alapszintlépést. Nem jöjjön csak. Na nézzük, erők. Nem áll. Na jó. Már nekünk se kell sok. Kéne valami. Hopp, 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 hopp. Ugyan már kérem. Játsszuk le a fő karakterünknél is ezt a szintlépést. Bölcsességre gyúrunk. Edzés. Szerintem ezt. Ó, két erő. Na legyen akkor az újraélesztés. Hát igen. Hát igen. Ez a baj, hogy... A fránya szitek nem tanulnak semmiből.
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Akkor most még nem megyünk be ide. Mert ugye itt a robbantással még itt baj van. Van egy hely, ahol hát ezek a hangeffektek itt érdekesek. Mint a Felhőváros sikrói, de amúgy kerülnek ezek ide az űrbe. Na jó. Akkor menjünk vissza. Hát ha megtaláljuk azt a konzolt valahol. Menjünk el, nézzük csak meg, hogy mi is volt a szöveg. Nézem ezt az ajtót, meg ki sem nyitottuk. Na, látjátok, milyen jó visszanézni. Rágyorsulunk. Tehát azt mondja, hogy ezt a protonmagot bezárták a sjába, és nem lehet eltávolni. kell találnod a felülbíráló konzoló. Hol lehet? Ó, de hülye vagyok, hát itt van. Indítási szekre. Felülbírálása. Elvileg hozzá tudunk nyúlni ez a rakétasilóhoz. Aha. Távolítani. Távolítjuk. Van egy új napló bejegyzésünk. Hajó elpusztításához. És már hol lenne az a hely? Nem itt. Próbáljuk itt. Ide már raktunk egyet. Nagyon jó, de hát hol kell ezt az utolsó töltetet beállítani? Na várjál? Esetleg itt? Na nem. Hát gondolom nem biztos cellájába kell berakni ezt. Bár végül is mindegy. Hát, mivel nem nagyon írt semmi konkrétumot. A fene egye meg. Ide se jó, hol rakjuk. Hát hova a fenébe rakjalak? Ó, várjál már, hát erre még nem is volt. Ó. Hát ti még itt vagytok. Na, még a végén lehet megtaláljuk ezt. Ezt a helyet. De nem biztos. ebbe az irányba el sem mentünk. Aha. Éppen keresztül gyalogoltunk a tűzön. Meg se éreztük. Jó. Nem jövünk. Hát az a helyzet, hogy nagyon nincs ötletem. Több. Mert itt a 2-es, 3-as, 4-es, 1-es. És ennyi. Helyen jártunk már. Nem tudok más csinálni, mint hogy akkor felmegyünk a hídra, aztán leverik a főnököt. Amit egyébként fel a hídra. Na nézzük. Hát ezek a hangok tényleg. Na, akkor itt mentünk egyet. Akkor menjünk. Darth Nihilus személyesen. Hát elég hamar lerendezett minket. A te utad itt véget ért, szép nagyon. Freya hazudott neked, itt nincsenek Jedik. Ahogy megérezted. Ha itt használod a hatalmadat, meg kimeríted magad és sebezhető válsz. Próbáld tőlem illeterőt el. És most az éjség téged fog felemészteni, hogy Kreia nagyon.
You are no match for us.
Hát... tombos a bácsi. Na. Megcsúszott a kritikus.
Is too powerful. He...
Maradj velem vissza, azt meg tudjuk állítani valahogy.
I will try.
Na csak egy az egy ellen? Más.
Who wants to die first? I'll take you.
This will fall.
No, I used.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
Viszont mit csinálsz?
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
Szemeddel? Amik nem... nincsenek is. Nézd az arcába, aztán hozd ide a maszkját. Mondd el, mit láttál?
I saw a graveyard world, surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. I felt it through him, as I feel it through you. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Na, hagyjuk, hogy ez a hajó elpusztuljon, aminek évekkel ezelőtt már meg kellett volna történni.
Canderous, are you all right?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, The Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you?
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. He knew what he was doing. And I always follow orders.
No, excellent. Milos Moszke. Valahol elvileg ott kéne legyen, de nem találom. Na jó, tűnjünk innen. Na, fussunk vissza gyorsan az Ebon Hawkhoz. Reméljük most enged elmenni. Önöket már kinyírtuk. Ja, Istenem. Na. Csak van még dolgom ezzel a nyíves robbanó anyaggal. De vajon hol lehet azt lerakni? De valaki? Na nézd, próbáljunk meg menni oda. Ahol felszedtük ezt a vackot. Hát itt nem tudom mit kezdeni. Ki van belezve. Várj egy picit. Utána akkor ezt a hídot kellett volna elhelyezni. Hoppá. Jaj, a híd végét kell elhelyezni. Nem itt kell. Zombi hadsereget épített magának. Szívja belőlük egy féleterőt. De csak szívta. Batman. Kicsit is hát rendelünk el, aztán ja, meg itt csinálni. Na, ez nem volt. Okay. Hát igen. Vagy nem? Melyik rob? Ez a fura, hogy... Érdekes esetre. Azt mondja, hogy utolsó helyre kéne elvinnem a bombát. Pedig oda már elvittem. Na jó. Annyit tudok még csinálni, hogy végigmegyek az összes területen, ahol meg itt arra.
Reach one of the targets. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Ehelyez.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
Na. Kifelé tartunk, nem soká ott vagyunk. De nehezen találtuk ezt meg. Akkor mi is. Már tényleg. Hopp, jó helyen vagyunk. A többiek leszakadtak valahol, vagy... Remélem nem kell visszafutnom értük, mert meg is marom magam. Itt lógolnak mögöttem. A tűnésünk. Szeretem.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, sir.
Na. Végre megtalált. Mondta, hogy mivel kapcsolatban?
As I understand it, there was something private he wished to ask you. Concerning a mutual acquaintance, I believe is how he put it.
Vezessen hozzá.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
Eren azt mondta, beszélni akarsz velem. Az egyik közös ismerős.
I read your records. how the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
Szerint ismered őt?
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did.
És miért?
He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him.
Nem adhatott fel a reményt.
He told me to stay here, to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow.
Megerősítenek ezt társaságon, mégis miért?
I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it. To fight it.
Hogyan ismerted meg Revant?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship. We saved the Republic, but it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind, but I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him.
Revan hajója.
Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan.
Akarod mondjam el, mit találtam.
No. Simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders.
Ja, értem. Ja.
Safe journey, exile.
No,
Did he know?
No, he didn't.
There are times I fear we shall never know where he left Carth. And I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay, to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him. And after meeting the exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
Going to lose their lives, like I lost my family in Malachor 5.
And Father left us all when he lost all that he loved at Malachor 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you, where you gained your ship, your troops, your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
Wish I'd never met him. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
We will not surrender. We will not die. Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor 5. Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
It is the heartbeat of the past.
And she must be stopped, there, now, or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way.
Na, titek újra összejönnek.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Master, he is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When he arrives, bring him before me.
He will not survive Malachor.
What will you do with him, my master?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break him. He is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as I intended for you so long ago. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When he comes, bring him before me.
Na, végül megérkeztünk akkor a Malakorra. Hát igen, eléggé rosszul landoltunk az Ebon Hawkkal. Minden esetre ennek a mai játékalkalomnak itt van vége. Ja, mentek is egyet. És megköszönöm annak, aki követte ezt a részt is. Hát elég sok minden történt, úgyhogy érdemes lesz majd vissza is nézni. És hát találkozunk a következő epizódban. Ha minden igaz, akkor olyan sok már nincs hátra a játékból. Egy kicsit szomorú vagyok amiatt, mert nem tudtam Jedivé képezni a többieket. Pedig elvileg a játékban lehetőség lett volna rá, csak az nagyon sokat kell velük beszélgetni, meg befolyást szerezni, meg egyebek. Hát ez mondjuk úgy, hogy a gördülékeny játékmenetet nem nagyon tette volna lehetővé. Sokaknak biztos így is sok volt a szöveg. Minden esetre ez ma ennyi volt, úgyhogy köszönöm, hogy velem tartottatok, legyetek így legközelebb is. Az erő legyen veletek, és sziasztok!